Astrosociology, the significance of an emerging multidisciplinary scientific field. Astrosociology is an emerging multidisciplinary field that explores the societal, cultural, behavioral, psychological and institutional dimensions of space exploration, space science, and spacefaring futures. It brings together diverse disciplines, including sociology, psychology, anthropology, political science, economics, law, ethics, and space sciences, to understand and shape humanity's expanding relationship with outer space. Bridging the social and the cosmic. Historically, space-related research has been dominated by the natural and engineering sciences. However, as humanity moves deeper into space exploration, it becomes increasingly clear that the social sciences and humanities are essential to understanding the full scope of this transition. Astrosociology fills this gap by asking, how do human societies respond to and integrate space technologies and discoveries? What social structures, governance systems, or cultural adaptations are required for sustainable space habitation? How does the idea of extraterrestrial life challenge or transform social norms, religions, and worldviews on Earth? Example: the development of Mars colonization projects by SpaceX, NASA, and other entities has prompted social questions about governance, ethics, gender relations, conflict management, and psychological resilience in closed and isolated environments, issues best addressed by astrosociological inquiry. Preparing for space habitats and long-duration missions, long-term missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond will involve diverse crews living in confined, stressful environments with limited resources. Astrosociology studies group dynamics and cultural diversity in confined environments, the psychological impact of isolation, confinement, and separation from Earth, conflict resolution and leadership styles in space missions. Example: analog missions such as High Seas in Hawaii and NEMO, NASA Extreme Environment Mission Operations, simulate Mars-like and underwater environments to test human behavior, decision-making, and cohesion, data vital for astrosociological research. Space and inequality, access, ethics, and inclusion. Astrosociology raises questions about who gets to access space and who is left behind. It examines the role of socioeconomic status, race, gender, and geopolitics in shaping space access, ethical concerns over space tourism and private space colonization, space debris and environmental justice issues in low Earth orbit. Example: as commercial spaceflight, for example, Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic, becomes a reality, astrosociologists assess the implications of elite-only access to space and the potential for a new kind of social stratification based on space mobility. Cosmic perspectives and cultural evolution. Space exploration challenges traditional human-centric views and introduces new existential and philosophical considerations. How does viewing Earth from space, the overview effect, change human values? How might contact with extraterrestrial intelligence alter human societies? What cultural artifacts, religions, and belief systems might emerge in space settlements? Example: the golden record aboard the Voyager spacecraft encapsulates humanity's attempt to represent Earth to other civilizations, a socio-cultural act worthy of astrosociological analysis. Policy, law, and global cooperation in space. Astrosociology also addresses the socio-political frameworks necessary for peaceful space development, international collaboration on space treaties and space governance, space law and property rights on celestial bodies, managing conflict between nations or private actors in space. Example: the Artemis Accords by NASA and international partners aim to establish norms for moon exploration, yet raise concerns about sovereignty and fairness, topics requiring astrosociological scrutiny. Conclusion: astrosociology is significant because it recognizes that space is not just a physical frontier, it is a social one. As humanity increasingly interacts with outer space, we must understand the human dimensions of this engagement. By anticipating the societal implications of space exploration, Astrosociology prepares us to build not just a technologically advanced future, but a socially sustainable one.